Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Nerd Jib's Clash episode. Today is an awesome day for two main reasons. I'm back recording after 40 days, and, well, more importantly, it is update day. And update day is always awesome, but even better because, well, look at this army. It is no longer max. My favorite troop in the game, the HogRiders, has just got another level. I'm finally going to be able to use a Town Hall 17 army, which is going to be awesome. Today, we are going to upgrade as much of this update as we can. Army Camp's got a new level. I know a lot of you guys, including myself, is very excited about the main part of the update in not having to worry about training your army. Look at me, friggin' where you train your armies. As you can see, the time is still there, 35 minutes. Yeah, that's going away in a couple days. And also a leaked super troop. I'm sure if you look it up on YouTube, Super Yetis. I think that was a mistake by Clash, but definitely go check that out there. But enough of me talking. I need to go and upgrade my beloved HogRiders. Where are you? Lab. There we go. Upgrading a P.E.K.K.A. Jacob, what are we doing here? Why? Okay, P.E.K.K.A. You don't really deserve it, but you are getting a boost, right? We are upgrading the P.E.K.K.A. Congrats. There we go. More importantly, now on to the HogRiders. 280,000 Dark Elixir. We're not really worried about that. We're not worried about the 230,000 that it wants us to spend or the 11 days. We are using a hammer right now to get our HogRider done in 3, 2, 1. Bang! Max HogRider unlocked. Looks dope. And more importantly, if we go over here, our super troops, our super HogRider is now max at level 14 as well. A lot more HP. Jeez, English out the window. A lot more HP, a lot more damage as well. Awesome. Next thing, let's go over here and go and upgrade an army camp. I'm actually very, very surprised about that change. I feel like with the boost of additional army camp space and another level to HogRiders, it's going to be absurd, right? I don't think the extra supercharged levels, I think offense is going to run rampant in the game. Let's go and do one hammer right here. I think that is a very valid hammer usage right there. Extra 5 army space. Bang. And look, we have saved up not a lot because, again, we have been kind of MIA for the last month or so. But we do have enough to go over here and buy a second hammer of building. And we're going to do the exact same thing, but just over to this army camp real quick. There we go. We now have 10 more housing space. That is what, 2 more traditional HogRiders. We can almost get ourselves a Yeti, I believe, if we upgrade another one of these. And again, that is going to be my main priority, and I think it should all be your main priority as well. Upgrade that offense as fast as possible. 16.8 million. Yikes. But look, we have another book real quick there. Now we have 15 additional housing space. Can I get all 4 done in one day? We do have a book of everything. We do have 5 million elixir just laying around. If I go to this treasury here, will this help us get to 6 million? Yes. Why do I want to get to 6 million? Because I want to get a wall upgrade so I'm not wasting any of this loot. Unfortunately for me, walls are ridiculously expensive. 6.4 million. We are very, very close. Loot cart right there for the win. 6.4 million. Now we can go over here, get ourselves this rune of elixir. 28 million. That is ridiculous. I remember when it was like 12 million, 14 million. Yeah, we are at some crazy times here in Clash of Clans. But more importantly, we can go over here to our 4th army camp. And there we go. Do we want to use a book of everything? We might have a book of building laying around here somewhere. If not, that's fine. We will use a book of everything. Well, we do have another rune of elixir. Book of fighting. We can claim that. No, looks like we are going to use a book of everything. I'm fine with that. We have all of our army camps completely maxed day 1 of the update, including the HogRider. I also saw that we have another book of fighting there. Can we get enough loot to get a Yeti done? That would be pretty sweet. That is part of my army. Other troops that are part of my army are these Ice Hounds. not ice hounds, ice golems. We don't have enough dark elixir for that either. That would be a great hammer. Ooh, only 20,000 away. We are very, very close. How about I go do a raid real quick? Let me go find a base with these new HogRiders. Wow, the the training has been all messed up. As you can see, my other army just moved into it. But let me go find a base, and I'll be right back. All right, perfect. I found a new base. And let's try out these new HogRiders. I also was able to get a Super Yeti in the clan castle, so we'll have to try that out as well. But let's just start the funnel on this side. Again, this is like a Sui hero dive into a Super HogRider attack. I don't think with the additional 20 housing space, we're going to have to tweak some things, right? But for the time being, this should do just fine. All right, so let's go earthquake right in there. King, please go into the base. Nope, we're not doing that. Great. I love you, King. Let's go freeze this. Let's poison the clan castle as well. And is it going fine? It's going fine, right? I would not say it's going great by any means. I'm really invested in this super guy over here. Oh my gosh, he is massive. He is absolutely massive. All right, well, let's stop getting distracted. Let's finish off the rest of this attack. More importantly, let's throw down all these Super HogRiders. More HP should help us out here. I'm going to use a early Warden ability. That super guy is still up and doing some crazy damage on the top side. Now we can go heal right here for all these hogs in the core. Town Hall should be getting taken care of. Nice. Not a clean attack by any means, but it still looks like we should be able to get a 3-star here. Yeah, not bad. We have a freeze right there on the back end. These HogRiders obviously just have a lot more HP with them and able to survive the back end. So as long as the hero dive gets the majority of the base, you're really going to be all right. Yeah, this looks pretty darn good to me. Let's go freeze. Make sure this queen can actually take care of this backside for us. But yeah, not a great attack by any means, but it is the first attack with the Super Yeti unreleased, kind of weird, and the Super Hogs. All right, before we go and upgrade those Yetis, let's open up this chest real quick. It's just another comment. I've got so unlucky with all these chests. Oh, look at that. More Dark Elixir. A little bit overkill for us here at this point. Let's go. I guess we're not even upgrading the Yeti. Jeez. We're upgrading this Ice Golem real quick. 240,000. Yeah, we'll use a book right there. Another part of our army is getting just that little bit closer to max. Final part is going to be this Yeti. Additional 200 HP and 20 damage. But there you go. I have pretty much maxed out my offense. And see, the whole army's messed up, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And it's going to be so nice here in a couple days where we can just go to quick train. And there you go. We can just keep attacking and attacking and attacking. I know that is personally going to be my favorite part of the update. But getting an additional level for my HogRiders and a little bit of sneak peek of maybe a future Super Yeti is pretty darn cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the update. Happy to be back. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.